I was too slow to speak out. I think it's worth saying, if I can take this opportunity, Mr. Jay, that moment of what was significant about that moment, that interview I did, was not actually calling for the inquiry, important though the inquiry is to the long-term future of press and in this country. It was calling for Rebekah Brooks to go or consider her position. And I knew at that moment that I was, as I said in my opening remarks, crossing a Rubicon, because this would be seen by News International as pretty much an act of war. So I think in retrospect I would have preferred if I'd said more earlier. We've already talked about the inquiry that I called for in April and what I did in July.
She also asked you about the Hayman Island trip, and you said, what I say to you is this: I learned lessons from that episode. I mean, what lessons precisely are to be learned from that episode, if any?
Look, I think transparency is part of the answer. I think I learn lessons not about who you have dinner with or who you meet, but it's important to speak out without fear or favour. And I think that's the most important lesson. There should be no interest too powerful in this country, whether it's in banking or in the press or anywhere, that politicians don't speak out about if they think there is wrongdoing. Not to muzzle the press, but because, that is the job of democracy, is to speak out. I mean, that is what the people elect us for. And that is the most important lesson that I learned from all this.